The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in.
We've made it to Friday. Guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. Fellas, I have good morning, Randy, Sue, Mark. Fellas, good morning. Marco, good morning. Jacques as well, good morning. Guys, last night I put a beautiful trade in member Skype on the NASDAQ. It came 2 points short of my final target, which would have been about 26 handles. But first target was, of course, hit, and we almost made it to second target. It was on the NASDAQ. So pay attention to Skype at night. I'm generally around. We have non-farm payrolls this morning at 8:30. Consequently, I have no bots on. I can see just by looking at the robots that Dean, good morning, Derek, Jennifer, Becky, Kenneth. Dean obviously had a very nice trade on ZB. I see that. NASDAQ just had a winner. I see that. Should have been a good morning. Gold is pulling back again to that 1800 level on the new indicator. There was a really nice short on gold at 1805.4. Anybody take that? Those of you guys that have the new indicator. Good morning, Yuri. Kieran, good morning. Guys, if you're here for trial, Todd, good morning. If you're here on trial, welcome back. Those of you that are here on trial from my webinar, Richard, good morning. Those of you that are here on trial from my webinar on Wednesday, today would be the last day of your trial. I hope you guys have enjoyed the few days. It was a short week. Again, I did the webinar on Wednesday. I should have had the list Wednesday. I didn't get it till Thursday. Some of you, Tuesday I did the webinar. I didn't get the list till Wednesday. Some of you emailed me and you've been in since then. But if there's anyone that is in the webinar that has any questions or an interest in maybe following up next week, please send me an email. You cannot, on the new indicator, yes, you can use tabs on the new indicator. Yes, Paul. Yep. Thought you were asking about the bot. My apologies. You can use tabs on the new indicator. There's nothing to turn on and off. So, fellas, we're going to wait until 8:30 until we get non-farm payrolls. It is not on the site as of yet. So I'm not sure what the numbers are, but we'll have it by 8:15. What I'll quickly do is I'll read the disclaimer as I do every day, and we'll sit here. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to that trade. Okay? Trade according to your trade plan. Trade according to your tolerance for risk. We are good to go, fellas. If any of my trials have any questions, some of you have been here since Tuesday. Please feel free to ask. Guys, the new link is in the new link is already in the member area for next week. It is only for the week. The new link, it is not for 2 weeks. No, I'm not taking any trades, Chris. I'm waiting until after non-farm payrolls. The new link is only good for next week. The reason for that, fellas, is Monday the 15th is a holiday. It's a federal holiday, so the room will be closed. I do anticipate next week an extremely large trial audience. So usually when I have a large audience as well, I only do it for the week so I don't have to cancel links out. They just cancel. So it's for 1 week. Monday the 15th is a federal holiday. For those of you that are in order flow class number 1, which meets on Friday, order flow class number 1, which meets today at noon, I sent the links yesterday via benchmark email as well as to each individual in class. If you do not have that link, please email me. Today is group number 1. Steve, you can go to the website and sign up for a trial for next week. Weekly trial is $10. If anybody has questions, feel free. I'm not doing anything until after non-farm payrolls, guys. I'll have the numbers about 8:15. They'll post them to the site. If you guys have questions, holler. Who's going to win the Super Bowl? Can you give me the website for trading other people's money? You're talking about either Albert Top Step Trader, Lilu, or OneUp. Let's see here, James. I won't repeat that. But that's funny. For bot tech questions, yeah, anything technical, email, unless it's simple, I can probably answer it if it's. Morning, Greg. I've missed the ZB trade. That was at 6:03 this morning. It's gone to third target at 14 ticks. That's a hell of a ZB trade. ES, really good support around 76, all the way down to 72. Here's ZB. It looks like it was right at. The long was at, well, last night, looks like, or yesterday maybe. The short was at, 541. My apologies, 541. So it would have been before anybody turned bots on. I know a lot of you guys don't trade ZB, but you should look at that ZB bot. All right, it's 8:18. Let's see what we're looking for on non-farm payrolls. Unemployment rate is expected to stay the same at 6.7. And non-farm payrolls, we're looking for 105,000 versus 140 last month. So we're looking for 105. I don't think anybody would be surprised if it's a miss. NASDAQ setting up for higher. Let me quickly take a look at the VIX, guys. Last I looked, the VIX was red, which again, conducive for longs. Here's where we are currently. Dow futures up 131. S&P up 15 and a half handles. NASDAQ's up 32. NASDAQ's the laggard. Russell's leading again, up 16 points, up 0.75%. VIX futures basically flat, slightly red. VIX cash slightly green, up 0.2%. Yeah, I know, Brian. Stay in it. No, stay in it. I mean, you've come all the way through, right? Stay in it. Bonds are still selling. Yields are rising. Gold is getting cowabunged. We'll let it sell. We'll get a bounce like we did yesterday. Yeah, Dean does a great job. I mean, he comes in at 6. He gives you guys education on top of bot trades. Explains all this stuff. Listen, it's a good thing. We're just ramping this up. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. It's a live trade, fellas, with the new indicator. Nice. Nice, guys. Come on, you rat bag. How close did I come? We're losing buyers here at this swing. If we pop that swing at 06, target is done. First target. If you guys want your ticks, take them. It's a live trade on the new indicator. First target filled. Now I'm going to trail using the trail dots. Okay. You guys can clearly see my account number. New indicator, guys. Above A2. Get out of the way. All right, my brother. I'll go to 9.5. Thank you, Greg. I love this new indicator, guys. Losing buyers. I won't let it come back too far. It could come all the way back to 4-1 and reload. Come on, buyers. We lost buyers. All right. Out. 29 ticks, guys. I'm out. Could come back just to find buyers. Right back into support. Came back about where I said it would. We could actually come back to 2-3. But it's going to go, fellas. There's too many buyers. It's going to go. I'll look for a pullback on gold again. There you go, James. There we go, guys. We're on the board. You're welcome, fellas. It's what we do. What we do's. This was the trade right here. It was too fast. Right at the news. It was too damn fast. Anybody have any questions? No. Unemployment rate came in at 6.3. January unemployment rate 6.3. Thanks, James. 6.3. NASDAQ is longs, guys. Hang on. Let me just. Forex Factory is wrong at 9.4. For January, they're wrong. Guys, NASDAQ is going to go, it looks like. It's pushing resistance. If this rolls down here, we could come back to 68. You were looking at Canadian. No worries. I mean, the only thing going on in Canada is hockey. What'd they do? Lay off all the hockey players? Where is my Russell? RTY. Russell's trying to break up again, too. On the board, fellas. We're on the board. So for those of you guys that are on trial, how many trials have you been in where the moderator is not only trading a live account, verifiable, I showed my account number, but trading their own indicators? With a live account. Crickets. Good morning, Moshi. Guys, hang on. I've got somebody that I have somebody that doesn't have links. Bear with me. I have a target on gold at 12.5, fellas. It may waffle around a bit, but on gold right now we have 1,700 now net buyers. You've got support down at 028. I would not let gold come below 03. I don't think it's coming back to 03, but you want to reload at 1802? I'd say if you get 1802, it's all day long. You got to buy it. NASDAQ is just putzing around. Russell, I was hoping to get a pullback a little deeper. Russell looks like it's going to break out. I won't trade the indices, fellas, till after the open. Yeah, that's why I don't live in Georgia. That's why I never went back. I missed it for years and years. Russell is going to pop, fellas, probably up to 22,220. Anybody have any questions, guys? NASDAQ is still bid. Next level up, it's going to go to 04, 9, and a break above 19. It keeps going. Silver, if anybody is interested in silver, 26,750. Silver should bounce. 750 if it pulls back. Your stop is 660. Russell is going. Russell's along. First target, 19.5. If anybody wants a Russell trade, 19.5 on Russell. 19.5 first target. Stop is 15. The only thing I don't like about it is it's pre-market and there's not a lot of volume, but 19.5 is first target. Gold is pulling back. Silver just pulled into that buy zone. I don't think it's coming a whole lot further. Yeah, I just gave first target 19.5 on Russell, RTY, 19.5. And stop is 15 for the moment. Russell's got to break up right here through 18.5. And I think we're headed to, on RTY, at least 24. Got a new 15 range candle. There it goes. Order filled where? Russell just went long on the bot. Russell's long on the bot. Yeah, I should, Randy or Sue. Um, I won't go over 1,000, but admittedly, I did that on Wednesday. Gold is interesting. So is silver. Let me see what the dollar's doing. And dollar's got a small bounce. That's all, guys. I'll get gold again. Okay, Josh. I'll look forward to it. I really wouldn't be interested in selling gold. Well, it came into my stop, Victor. Came into my stop. Oh, yeah, I apologize. I thought you were talking about gold. Guys, I don't do a lot of pre-market trading. That's just me. I don't like the low volume, so I do not do much pre-market trading. Got a lot of buyers in the Russell again, small sellers in the NASDAQ. Looks like it has all week. Fellas, it's 8:58. I'll be taking breakfast at 9 as I do every day. And we'll come back and get after them. So gold was a winning trade. Victor, we talked yesterday and you said you're trading one contract. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we had a conversation yesterday on the phone and you said, I'm trading one contract. And I said, then you come out at target one. So if you've done something different than your trade plan, which we discussed yesterday, then you don't have a plan. We talked about that too. You don't take another trade. We talked about that too. Once you're out and you've made your money, you're done with the trade. Right? Guys, don't get caught up in FOMO and all this other horse crap. If you take a trade and you make money, you're done. This is a business to make money. This is not, listen, cash is still a position. That's right. I like that. FOMO leads to oh no. Yes, we will. All right, guys, I'm going to eat my breakfast. I will be back in a bit. All right, guys, I'm back. That means I'm out. When I say I'm done, I'm out of the trade, David. Gold pulled back to support at 97 and is bouncing again right here. I'll wait till the open. Looks like we're headed back to VWAP. Russell got first target at 19.5. I'll put that at break even coming into the open. Probably take me out, but NASDAQ is in a short. No, Victor. NASDAQ is in a short on the bot. I do not like being in trades on the open. CL, any target on the long? I'm not really looking at CL. Let me tell you where CL can go. So one chart that I look at, it looks like 57.42 is where it's headed, and 57.80. 57.42 and 57.80. I mean, honestly, I have a YM chart, and I don't know why because I don't really trade it. Anybody have any questions before we go, fellas? Bot's in a short on this NASDAQ. We do have small sellers on the open. We're coming into the open, a couple of hundred, nothing. Here goes gold again, guys. Gold. Again, we still have 1,000 net buyers. I'm really not looking for shorts on gold. I wasn't here for that trade. I do not like being in bot trades or any trades on the open. Russell has a runner. Stops at break even. Yep, that's what it did, Chris. And turned up nicely. Let me make sure I've got bots on here, fellas, coming into the open. I do. Bonds are actually turning up. Bonds are going to go long on the bot. NASDAQ has a ton of resistance between 04 and 8. But again, on the open, that could be a no-brainer. I'm going to move this stop down to the trailing stop. If it takes me out, it takes me out, and drops, so be it. Again, I don't like being in trades on the open. No, yeah, David, it's not a question of don't trade again. It's a question of if you're trading one contract, you take your target, you made your money. If I have a second target 20 handles out, you don't jump back into a trade to try to get that next 20 handles. You've already made your money, you're done with that trade. You're done. Big Don. Small accounts can't be doing anything foolish. The goal with a small account is to grind out money every single day. That's it. If you're trading a, $25,000 account or a $50,000 account, you can take a couple of hits and it doesn't affect you, or at least your account. If you're trading a $3 or a $4 or $5,000 account and you take a couple of whacks at 500-600, it isn't going to be long before you're done trading. And again, I've seen guys blow up $200,000 accounts. I'll show you my account number. There's my account number. That's a real trade, guys. It's a live trade. Gordon, why are you talking to me? What's your question? All right, I'm out and I made money. I'm out. I'm done. Gordon, you trade the way you want to trade. I'll trade the way I want to trade. Fair enough? Because my bias is short right now. It's coming down to 14. It's coming down to 14, 15. There it goes. There it goes.
Target filled.
Both targets hit on the bot on the ES 15 minute. I'll get the long when it comes to the area. Well, that's where I'm looking to be long, is around 15. And I still think it's got to come there. You guys can, if you guys want, you guys can whack this again at 39 to 42. $39 to $45, that's the zone. Didn't get there. Yeah, short. Didn't get there, but your stop is huge. It's coming to 15. You've missed the trade. Don't take the trade. I took a lot of heat on that trade 3 or 4 times. At one point, I was down 1,600. Most of you guys can't take that kind of heat. See you Monday, Chris. Guys, let them sell the hell off. Well, James, I know, but you got, you've got the nerve to take the trades. It's coming to 16, guys. I'm telling you, it's coming to 16. Then it's coming to 03. 16 would be first target, and then 03, and that's where we may bounce. I don't have a bounce yet long. It's consolidating in here, but I'm not interested in short taking it long off the bottom yet. I have a zone at 50, between 3 and 15. You can drop your stop on the NASDAQ to 55. You're going to get 16 target. If you guys are short, you're going to get 16 target. Listen, I made a lot of money on the trade. I can't complain. It's coming to 16, then 03, guys. It's coming to 16, then 03. You'll take the heat as long as you don't get cooked. Guys, I rarely miss my targets. And again, I'm trading my indicator with a live account. I had 4 contracts on that trade. Russell may get a bounce off the bottom here, but I still think it's coming down further. It's just a very low volatility trade. At 10:30, I'll check volume. Still sellers in here, fellas. There's still sellers. Russell is along at I'll tell you, we're right here. Russell is along. If anybody wants RTY at 06, maybe right here 055. I like 06, but look at this bounce, crazy bounce. It's going to move back up if it does into 47. That's the area again. It may not get there. I like Russell about 06. They're going to bounce at some point, guys. And I'm waiting for the completion of the down move before I take a long. YM. Okay. What's your stop, Greg? No. The pricing for the new indicator, Paul, is for the members is $9.97. This is where I hit it short, right there. This is where I was short on this candle. I was short 41. So just as it was poking here, I took that short. Yeah, I told you gold was going to go. I missed it. Just let me show it to you on, mine. Here's gold, right? This was the long on the open, just before the open, that I missed. Look at this short on gold at 853. I missed that. And then here was the long that I missed because I was in that trade at 03. Yeah, which makes sense. I mean, I've got it on a couple. This should now trade back up to 56. It's into resistance here, and the top of the zone is 56. I mean, this low volatility, we're just not getting dragged back into, we're not getting dragged to targets. Nice trade, Greg, on YM. Stop on what, Ray? Are you short or long? Well, real stop would be 67, but there's 2 trades here. A bigger picture trade and then the small. It's an ugly trade today, guys. We're trading both sides of 68s, but it looks to me like it wants to go long. The Dow is starting to go. I missed the Russell at 06. Anybody get the Russell at 06? Freaking look, perfect. I gave you 06. Anybody take Russell RTY at 06? You got 5 quick handles out of that. Okay, guys. Looks like it wants VWAP again, right? It's only 400 sellers. See if it sticks at 55. Next 15-minute candle in probably 2 minutes. Minute and 14 seconds. And if that comes up through 53, no, I'm out. I close my trade in full view. I close my trade in full view. I'm not really looking for longs yet. Nice job, John. Take your money, man. Take your money. Nice job. Yeah, it's okay, Ray. I understand. I know you do. I know you run another business. I'm disappointed I missed gold and I missed Russell. NASDAQ is just being a tough little guy. This again, I still think this is going to come down. I don't have, gold I'd like to see pull back. We do have block seller here. 39 and 23 contracts were sold. And the previous candle, we got a block seller, 23 contracts. Now you've got block buyer right here at 37. No, Victor. Nice job, Randy. Randy caught the Russell. See, it's nice. You look at this thing. You're up 6 handles. It's $300 a contract. It's nice to have 2 sets of eyes, Sue. Nice job, Kirk. Nailed the Russell. Nice job, guys. I still think that this NASDAQ is going to come down, fellas. I think it has to tag 15. It's just an obstinate, very frustrating trade because it's sideways, up and down, and gives ticks. That 47 was another entry on the short with a 65 stop. But DAX is trying to bid. Hang on, guys. I'll be right. RTY is up 8 handles. It's $400 a contract. Meanwhile, NASDAQ apparently has Joe Biden syndrome. It's got dementia. Doesn't know if it's long or short. Seriously. Copper looks like a long off VWAP. I never really traded it either until I started watching this price action, Greg. Biden speaking at 11:30. Does he know that? Does Biden know he's speaking at 11:30? Sorry, Greg. Listen, they made fun of Trump for 4 years. Paybacks are a bitch. Harris is going to lock him in a closet. She's going to be your president. My daughter and I, a couple of weeks ago, went to there's a Mexican place here called Dos Bros, and it's very similar to Chipotle, only it's a local kind of thing. He's got like 5 restaurants, and we're in line behind a Karen, and she starts freaking out because the girl behind the counter didn't hear her and say no guacamole, and she put guacamole on it, and she started freaking out. And my daughter and I are looking at Lauren and I are looking at each other like, what in the hell? And then she says, I gotta have my tacos for Kamala. And I went, here, here. And she went, that's right, Kamala. I said, do you not know sarcasm when you hear it? Not to mention, you're eating a freaking bowl, not a taco, you goof. I mean, seriously, tacos for Kamala. Would have made more sense if she said, I'm going to order a hooker for Kamala, but, that's just me. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to be funny. I hope you guys are laughing. Somewhere somebody's mad at me in the room. That's right, Don. I'm glad you guys are laughing. I'm trying because this trade is. I just don't. I really. I understand the indices might be slow. Nasdaq might be slow, but crude is everything's quiet. Chris, tell your wife I'll stop. I would not. Anybody that's in Russell, something filled. All right, we got a long on the bot, guys, on ES, on Unirenco. I would not give up that Russell, guys. I would not give up that Russell. Crude, I've got nothing. We do have buyers, but it looks like we're going higher, but I have nothing there. Look, NASDAQ is still disoriented. I think, personal opinion, that the NASDAQ will grind higher later today. Maybe around 11, we get another pullback. I really wanted to see that 15, 16 zone because that's where I like it long. I don't like it. There's not enough volatility for me to take it on a move up. The 15-minute charts are just ugly. Greg, you nailed that YM, dude. Russell and YM again today, guys. I would not give up Russell until it gets to at least 20. It's going to 23, 24 in the Russell. You're going to see 23, 24 from 06, guys. It's a freaking beast. It's a beast. Probably so, Randy. I mean, I don't think that's what's keeping this NASDAQ choppy. This NASDAQ has been sloppy all week. It really has not traded well all week. I mean, I really like this ES. Russell is in fuego. It depends on what trades you're taking, Caleb. Now, admittedly, yesterday I had 14 trades with no losers. I have had a couple of, you're up 8 on ES and 20 on crude. Nice job, Gary. I mean, if you're only trading the NASDAQ, you're probably going to get your teeth shattered. I'd probably put a call into your orthodontist now. I'm not trading the NASDAQ. I can't. It's my favorite thing to trade. I can't trade that slop. Seriously. I know better. I missed the YM. Greg gave it to me at 99. It's only up 100 friggin' ticks. And I missed my own trade on the Russell. I don't have ES in shorts. It's just got to trade through 80 quarter. NASDAQ is not tradable for us, for me, unless you're a position trader. Yeah, that's interesting. But, and usually, or at least what we've seen this week, is that we trade sloppy sideways with Europe playing around. And then once we get rid of the Europeans, we start grinding higher. I mean, oddly enough, we have negative deltas across the board. ES has got a negative delta of 2,200. I don't know what the YM is. Russell has bought a ton of them back, but still negative delta of 50. But they're buying them all back. I mean, there was negative delta of 400 cars. They bought them all back. NASDAQ has a small negative delta and growing again. Nice, Chris. You're up 1175. Part of the way, some of the way to be successful in trading is not get locked into one instrument. I am, typically locked into the NASDAQ, but it's not. I got, look, I got a nice trade out of that short. I put 4 contracts on. Made money, but I sweated it out. We're used to more direct moves. Just out of curiosity, let's see what the volume was at 10:30. We have volume. We're 16% above our 3-month daily average. We're not lacking in volume. We are surely lacking in volatility, at least in the NASDAQ. ES doesn't want to do anything either. I'm going to get this NASDAQ, fellas. Even if it's 1 o'clock. I mean, we'll be in class at 12. If there's a trade at noon, we'll do it. Russell's up 600 a contract from my 06 entry. 600. No, it will not post to Skype, Victor. No, I won't be able to. I'm in a room like this. I can't post to Skype. I mean, the ES isn't even moving. I like ES long, but it's going to have to break 80. It could take forever. There it goes. I like ES long, guys. If anybody is interested in ES, I like ES long. I know, Greg. At some point, ES is going to catch up, and I think NASDAQ will too, at least to a degree. It's just painful to be in a trade. This is one of those days. What SP and target free? I don't know what you're asking. What's SP? John Morse. Last Saturday's video is in the member area. It's posted in the member area. Stop is 75. Guys, I will be doing education tomorrow. I have not done the link for it yet. It is on the new indicator. It is not going to be related to the bot. It is not going to be related to order flow. It's on this new indicator. anyone is welcome to attend. The link will be in the member area. Just a sloppy trade here, fellas. That's it. Other than YM and Russell, which they're buying. Russell got to 20. I think it goes 23 and then 25. 23 and 25. Nice job, Jennifer. Up 750 live on 2 contracts. Nice job. Don. Really? Camel Light's not cool? Thought it was cool. Menthol. Come on, you know I'm spot on, man. No, you don't. You can be as funny as you want, brother. My wife's used to it. Trust me. She puts up with me. Guys, there is nothing moving. Maybe they are waiting on Biden. I have honestly no idea. I mean, it should get to that first target at 83. If it gets above 83.5, it's going to blast up. It'll blast. Bonds look like they're rolling over a bit. For the please show. Yeah, I do every day, David. I do recommend which bots to run. Yeah, that is correct. I'll go over that for you. Gold is at resistance, but I would be a reluctant gold seller. NASDAQ should grind up to 62, but the stop is ginormous. And then potentially higher. It's gone back green delta. Should go 64. DAX has been bid. Everything has gone bid, fellas. Everything has gone bid. We're almost a first target. All right, guys. First target on the Russell is 23. If you're still holding Russell, take some risk off at 23. God, I dread summer trading. NASDAQ can trade to 593 today. It's a very narrow range. There's 63. We got VWAP.
Target filled.
There's first target on the ES robot, break even +1 at this point. Guys, the bots are nominally higher. Bots are only up a few $100 today. Not much. We started out down on that NASDAQ trade. Biden's speech moved back 15 minutes. Why, they can't get him out of the basement? Yeah, the next target is, if we get above 83.50, call it 84, the ES can take off. 88 target on ES. 88. 88 target. How'd you do, Eli? You guys can buy NASDAQ right here if you want. 55, 56. All right, James, how'd you do? 55, 56. But your stop, guys, is 30. That's a big one. I mean, and first target is about 75. That's a huge stop. Nice. Good job. Great day. Anybody take 55, 56 on NASDAQ? It came to 57. NASDAQ's a long, guys, but it's a big stop. It's going to 76. And I think we got a shot of 94 thereafter. I've never seen such. I mean, in the summer, we get this kind of price action where it's just pathetic. You think Biden's coming out to talk about the $1.9 trillion relief bill? Well, if they come out, it passed the House. I don't think it's passed the Senate yet, but it will easily. They haven't announced that it's formally passed yet. He wants it passed this weekend. They're going to get it passed, guys. It's foregone conclusion. God forbid they announce that during trading hours. The markets will go nuts. Up 297.50. Fellas, I've got an emergency. I have to run. I will see you guys at 12 o'clock, fellas. All right? See you soon.